All right, everybody, welcome back. The Arctic Leopard 880 EXE. Let's talk about it. The suspension was decent for trail riding, but for motocross, it was pretty scary if you came up short on anything. So me being kind of a half motocrosser, half trail guy with this bike, I've decided to swap out the suspension, and that's what you're seeing here. This is stock CRF suspension. The shock is off a 2023 CRF 450, and the fronts, I believe, are a 2015 CRF 450 front, the dual chamber, whatever, the air fork. That's what we got rolling on this bike here. It felt pretty good all day. I do like a spring fork, so it does feel a little harsher than, say, a spring fork, but the bike felt very planted. It's definitely an upgrade from the stock suspension, so I'm very happy with that. The bike has good power. Got the new battery in it. It didn't overheat or do anything, shut off on me or anything like that this time, so I was thankful for that. I did run it in mode 3 quite a bit. I think I had 50% battery after maybe 2 sessions, maybe 2.5 sessions, so new battery might be lasting me a little bit longer than the previous battery. Bike's got great power. It's probably a little faster than a 250F. You can reel in a 250F, get by a 125 pretty easy as far as just drag race, all out drag race. The power is just planted. You can put the bike anywhere. You can just stick it inside, outside. It doesn't matter. So easy and predictable. The power comes on so smoothly. Total weapon on a vet track. Nervous about taking this bike on a full motocross track. You know, it's definitely no Stark Varg as far as, you know, the build quality and this and that. So I don't want this thing falling apart on me on the track. So that is a concern of mine. If you're going to ride motocross, get a Stark Varg. This is not the bike for what I'm doing with it, but I'm still having fun with it, and I think it's good for vet tracks. If you're riding motocross tracks, I don't recommend this bike. This bike is a trail weapon. However, I think this bike would be much better in the trails than the Varg, simply because it's 40 pounds lighter. The weight's a little bit closer to the ground. I definitely think this is a better trail bike, especially if you're going to do any hard enduro type stuff. The weight is slung low and it has a low center of gravity. $8,500 for the bike, $1,000 in suspension swap, so I've got a $9,500 trail weapon that conquers most of that tracks as well. Very happy. I wanted it for trails, and I got a wicked trail bike. I'll do some range tests, so stay tuned for that. I've got the new battery in. I had a couple cells bad in the original battery, but they warrantied it out and got me a new battery, so stay tuned for a range test. Hey guys, Steve-O, thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll answer any questions that you have. Just drop them down in the bottom. And hey, thanks again for watching.